Hello, happy 27th Sunday of Ordinary Time. Today Jesus tells us that if we have faith the size of a mustard seed, we would say to a mulberry tree, be uprooted and planted in the sea, and it would obey you. That's a pretty tall claim that Jesus is making there. It's really a challenging claim because really, I think as we know, telling a mulberry tree to get up and go into the sea is really impossible. And it's hard for us to understand what is it that Jesus is trying to do here. Does that mean that if we went up to a oak tree and said, get up and go into the ocean, and it didn't happen, that we don't have faith? I don't know that that's what he's saying. But I do think he is challenging us to look at our faith and to see, where we are with our faith. How much faith do we have, if you can measure it in that way? How strong is our faith? How deep is our faith? Are we really putting our faith into action? Are we asking God for the things that we need? And are we trusting that God will provide those things? Because God has told us that he will answer our prayers made in faith. So I think that this is what we need to look at this week in our cell groups, is where are we right now with our faith? How would we rate our faith? Is it the size of a mustard seed? Is it the size of a baseball? Is it the size of the globe? Who knows how big our faith is? How can you measure that? But I do think we can say if our faith is strong, if our faith is lacking, if we've kind of lost touch with our faith. And we can also ask ourselves, are we putting our faith into action? Are we seeking to do the things that God has asked us to do? And are we seeking God's help to do those things? Are we seeking God's help to live our Christian lives? So those are the things that I think we should talk about this week, is where are we with our faith? Where do we feel we are lacking faith? Where do we feel our faith is strong? And how are we putting that faith into action? You can also spend some time reading at least the first part of this week's gospel. Luke chapter 17, 5 through 10 is the whole thing. But if you just read the first part about faith, that would be good. And that would be a good passage to reflect on. I pray that your faith is the size not only of a mustard seed, but the size of this whole globe that we live on, and that you are asking the Lord for everything you need, and that you are trusting that he will keep his word. God bless you all.